I'm Ed Jackson, founder of Millimeters to Mountains. I suffered a spinal cord injury in 2017, which left me in a position where my life changed quite a lot, and I discovered the benefits of being outdoors and challenging myself. That happened after taking on Snowdon a year after my accident. I still suffer with a lot of physical limitations, but I also realised that other people going through their own traumatic journeys would benefit from the support of the outdoors and that support network that's offered by other people who are going through something similar. So the idea of Millimeters to Mountains was born, and now we operate taking other people who have gone through trauma away on challenges around the world and then put them into a development programme for up to 3 years to hopefully give them an opportunity to turn their lives around too. So in the last 4.5 years since my accident, I've noticed there's beginning to be more of a movement towards the benefits of being outdoors, especially on the mental health side. We've definitely seen that during the time recently with COVID and the lockdown. But also there's more action groups and more role models in the outdoor space from diverse groups. So whether that be racially diverse, culturally diverse, and now obviously with disability too. So we're starting to see the outdoors not just be about those people who have always been hill walkers, climbers, elite athletes. The benefits for absolutely everyone is being exposed. I knew that to get to the top summit of Mont Blanc, it couldn't be just sheer grit and determination, which is pretty much what I'd relied on up to that point. I had to think outside the box, and I had to actually adapt certain ways I was doing things. So I approached Berghaus for some ideas. We had a good look at the kit I was using and started to come up with some different ways that I could benefit myself in the mountains and give myself the best possible chance. So we didn't end up achieving our ultimate goal of summiting Mont Blanc, because as we know, in the mountains, weather is king. But actually, what transpired is we ended up achieving so much more. Because of that, we ended up taking on a whole different scale of challenges. 2 big 4,000 metre mountains in Switzerland. Leo and Aid had something up their sleeve that I definitely wasn't prepared for. So up until that point, I was quite aware of what I was capable of in the mountains. I was effectively high altitude walking, if you like. I never even considered climbing a possibility, but obviously with Leo and Adrian's expertise, they thought different and they decided to put me through my paces in that regard. I went over there actually trying to inspire other people to get outside of their comfort zone and challenge themselves. But what happened was they ended up inspiring me that I could do that myself. One of the most amazing things about the whole trip for me was stepping into the world of Leo Houlding, Adrian Nellams. They are lifelong mountain men, and it was the camaraderie, it was the art form behind what they did. They're not just maverick climbers, everything was meticulously planned. The skills involved, the trust and faith you have to put in each other. It was almost something that I felt like I'd missed since I finished playing rugby, that team spirit, that team environment. And it was blown up to a whole different scale in the mountains because you literally have each other's lives in your hands. The evolution from when we arrived to when we finished was so big because obviously this is something that hasn't been done before. We were all problem solving as we went along, all learning as we went along, and the things we've come out the other end with, the ideas, the things that would benefit me but benefit other people as well, the tips and techniques that Leo and Aid can now add to their repertoire whenever they're taking someone with a disability up the mountain. It was just an amazing learning experience from start to finish. So the amazing thing is it started off with me, now it's going out to Millimeters to Mountains beneficiaries, but I know that as Berghaus we have a dream that we share with many others, that the outdoors should be accessible to everyone.